Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today, joined by
MC Hammer.
No,
Oh, just Michael.
there
Sorry,
you go.
I'm too legit to quit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I just saw the reference for this this old motherfucker.
I didn't know that was the reference.
No, definitely. I was
Yeah.
at a concert with the Hammer in Copenhagen many years ago, maybe 91, 92, around when it came out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a reference to him.
Definitely.
You
Look
know,
at the label.
It's a very 90s looking label. This is from WeldWerks and Three Sons, and this is Too Legit to Split.
Yeah.
I love this label. It just reminds me of artwork when I was a kid. It
Yeah.
reminds me, for some reason, it reminds me of Rugrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Do. I can see what you mean.
I think it was the kind of art style on that show with
Yeah.
some things. But it's a banana stout. We got this on Tabor, and I thought it was a bit funny. As like I was trying to fill up a box, and I was like, let's just take this one as well, just because it's WeldWerks. They usually make good beers, but banana beers have scared me, and I've never had any.
I recently had the banana stout from Three Sons to reference to Elvis. That was
The King.
Yeah, that was quite good. Really good, actually.
That was also barrel aged though, right?
Yeah, that was barrel aged, but also with banana, and it was so balanced. It was just really, really good.
So this one is 11.3%, too legit to split here. And again, WeldWerks with Three Sons. And it's brewed with raw and toasted coconut, banana puree, vanilla beans, and cacao nibs from TCHO. So, all the good in there. It'll be interesting. I'm
actually quite excited to try this one.
Pickle juice on the table there.
Oh, you call it that?
Yeah. From a previous video we shot of a surprisingly fun beer. But it looks nice in the glass. There's no head though.
No.
But I guess that's to be expected when you put in banana puree and boatloads of coconut and whatnot. Like when I poured it out, there was a little bit.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
Not a
You
ton.
can get a little on your
But it's
glass.
black.
It's pitch black.
But brownish too. I think it's one of those stouts with a lot of caramel malts, like tons of caramel malts.
I have gunks in my...
Yeah, me too. Specks of either fat or coconut. I think often it's coagulated fat from coconut.
You think it's banana.
Banana is
Banana.
Banana.
Where's bread?
Where's bread? But it will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, really.
Yeah, you love banana beers, so
Yep.
let's check out the aroma.
Oh man, that smells good.
It smells
It's
like
so pastry.
It's so pastry, but it smells like chocolate covered bananas.
It
Like,
actually does.
man, or caramelized banana. You remember the lollipops in the 90s growing up? Or 2000, the caramel banana lollipops. Those cheap lollipops. There's different flavors. It's like just regular strawberry, whatever. And there was one with caramel and banana flavor. It reminds me exactly of
it
that.
was actually
It was
yellow
brown.
brown. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me exactly of that.
This you can say what you want. This smells awesome. It really
It smells good.
It smells good. It's so pastry, but I mean, often Americans do pastry just a bit better than the European breweries. They have the base beer for most to back it up, so you really can taste the beer underneath, and that's what counts for me. It still has to taste like beer.
I will still like pastry beers. It's also a beer style that's fun to hate. But there's just
Once in a while.
when you have the good ones, you understand why they are as good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people also love them. But I think there's just so many subpar examples of the style. But it's also because it's become so popular.
Yeah.
It's the same with New England IPA. There's so many New England IPAs, but some are then bound to not be that great.
Yeah, I totally agree. I want to
This
taste
smells
this.
really good. I'm getting it's like the coconut for sure too. Like
so
sweet
ripe
fudgy
banana.
vanilla. Yeah, really ripe banana. It's like it's sprinkled with coconut and like
Yeah,
it's like a banana coconut dessert.
but it
chocolate.
doesn't smell fake.
No, it doesn't. It
Nope,
smells real.
it smells
which
real.
is weird.
I want to taste
There's
this.
an umami note on the back there.
Yeah.
This is. Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
That tastes really good, actually.
Motherfucker, this is good, man. As I said, this has you can taste the umami, you can taste the base beer.
Yeah. It's actually
Damn,
pretty
this
good.
tastes good.
I kind of hate myself for liking this.
Me
but I
too.
really
But I
like
have
it.
to be honest. we just said we like pickled beer too.
Yeah.
This
Man, we're a forest now. And there's room for everything. But man, it's pretty fucking tasty.
Chewy too.
Mm-hmm. It's not so thick and decadent that it's like too much and too rich.
Fuck.
It really has a perfect balance between all the adjuncts.
Yeah,
too.
you can taste everything.
Yeah.
You can taste the coconut, the cocoa nibs,
and
the
it's
banana.
like milky coconut, but also toasty umami coconut. And there's like fudgy vanilla, and then like just a really nice like caramelized chocolate. It's almost like caramel swirl bananas with chocolate or something. It's banana split, but with the coconut sprinkle.
Yeah, and without the cream.
Yeah, without the cream, but just with like a vanilla sauce or something like that. It's such a dessert. It's a dessert in a glass, but it's really well made pastry. It is.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I just love that you can taste the beer underneath. It still plays a dominant role in this beer, and you can taste the umami, as you said. You can taste. Yeah. It's so well made. It is just so well made.
It's really well made. MBCC is coming up, and WeldWerks will be participating for the first time. So this is a brewery that I'm thinking you should go check out some beer from.
Of course.
But the thing is with WeldWerks, they also make really great beers in all kinds of styles. I mean, they do funny, weird stuff, but they also do really good. Like I think they just don't try to take beer too seriously. I think to some extent it's also really important because sometimes you can also end up being like that stuck-up old angry man, and who wants to become that? It should also be fun. It's not fun always being angry, like and annoyed.
No.
And I think they really encompass that there. So they make lagers, they make weird pastry stouts, they make great barrel-aged beers with a huge barrel project, and they do sour beers. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I did the guava lime gose, which was one of the best goses I've had in a long time. It was so full and fluffy, or not full, but like really fluffy. And it had loads of lime, and it had loads of like key lime flavor and guava, but still salinity and coriander and wheaty flavor. Like it was super well balanced.
And for most, that disappears.
Yeah. But so they play around with everything. I know they also kind of made a silly version of that because they made a hot sauce version. So they poured in hot sauce. But, a beer can still be fun once in a while. I think one of the reasons why I also really hated on the super fruity sours, even though they taste really good, is because part of what annoys me is their popularity and like the simplicity of the beer, and then beer that's really hard to make gets flagged a bit or ignored. I think people should maybe rate more the style on Untapped, for example. I think a lot of it is also like hating Untapped a bit.
Yeah, perhaps. But I mean, as you said with pastry stouts, you have to be honest. And I hate the pastry stouts where it's all just fake adjuncts or adjuncts that overtakes the base beer. It doesn't matter. But when it's well made, I can also agree a sour with fruits because it can be made good. But so often you get a beer that doesn't taste like beer. This tastes like a beer.
It still tastes like beer. It tastes like a stout.
It does. And
I think that's maybe part of it. If we just you should still have fun and all that, but like there should still be somewhat of a beer element to it as well because it is beer you're drinking. But I don't want to sound like when I've complained a bit and being the angry old man with some of the videos. Like it's not because I don't think beer should be fun, because beer should be fun. We had so much fun drinking that pickle beer. Yeah. We're having lots of fun drinking this as well. Beer should still be really fun because hobbies and whatnot should be fun. Yeah. And it shouldn't be as stuck up a thing as wine is to some extent. It's more, I guess, a bit more of an open, inclusive community, even though there's been something that's not very inclusive not too long ago. But that being said, it should still be kept fun. And when it's done right with all this stuff, it is really good. And I must say, I love it. I think it's pretty fucking great. There's all that banana, chocolatey, vanilla notes. I think the big thing for me is like huge banana, fudgy, like caramelized banana, ripe banana, but really caramelized because I think it's so caramel heavy.
It is.
Then with lots of coconut, and it's like milky coconut and toasty umami coconut, and then also like some vanilla, soft vanilla tones. There's definitely a coconut-y, chocolatey vibe. Like it's like chocolate drizzle, almost banana. It's like the banana split dessert, really.
It is.
But all that being said, underneath, as you said, there is a nice roasty and umami like base beer with like roasted
Exactly.
malt and charry like burnt edges, like they're not burnt but just like roasty umami stouty edges. Like it still tastes like a stout, and it's sweet but it's not like cloying.
Exactly. It's just so balanced all the way around. Every ingredient, you can taste it separately. You can taste the base stout. Yeah, I must say I'm really impressed with this beer.
I don't want to call it world class because I don't like.
I think we're quite a long way from each other rating wise on this one. I'm afraid.
You know, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it, but I don't know. I don't know what would make it world class for me. Maybe
For me, I'm past world class.
Yeah. I'm sure you love it.
I have to be honest.
I'm gonna go 93, 94. I think it's really fucking good.
I'm on a 97. I was on a 97 from the first sip. I really, really like this beer.
It's really fucking good. Like, and I'm not just trying to be like, you know.
The only thing that would make this better is a barrel, and I think the barrel would take it a note higher.
But I think also it should be maybe a little bit thicker because it's creamy and velvety. It's not like rich.
It's oily.
I mean, if it was supposed to be barrel aged, because I think the barrel aging would detract somewhat of the mouthfeel, because the mouthfeel is great. It's like luxurious and rich and silky.
Yeah, 97 for me.
It is really fucking good. I'm just not like screaming out of the roof.
We don't have to agree on everything.
I love this. Like, it's just really fun and really, really good.
I fucking love this. I do. I really like this beer.
Worth a shot, 100%. It's a really damn fun beer. I would definitely drink this again. So if you guys had a chance to try WeldWerks and Three Sons, Too Legit to Split.
Too legit to quit.
Let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up, enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers and some tasty banana stout.
It's hammer time.
See you guys in another video. You got it in there.